It's a vibe with H2.
Not an entire crack. Welcome back, y'all.
Welcome back to Vibe with H2. I'm Kelly.
And I'm Lisa.
Together we are Harmonic Squid. Welcome back.
Welcome back, y'all.
Thank you for vibing with us.
Welcome back.
Please share the video.
Yes,
Like it, subscribe, Share with your friends so we can share these vibes.
Yeah.
Right?
They must tell your friends.
To tell their friends so we can all vibe.
That's all about it, guys. That's all about it.
Before we get into our topic today,
Yeah.
let's talk about the outfit of the day. What's it giving?
What is it giving?
What's it giving?
It's giving. She was born for this. It's giving. She's cute. It's giving. She's sexy. It's giving. I'm working.
That's what it's giving.
Mm-hmm.
You look gorgeous. You look sexy. Yeah. You know what?
Thank you.
What's it giving?
What is it giving? What is it giving?
It's giving work mode. It's giving zoom to zoom.
It's giving
It's giving zoom to zoom. It's giving filling up the mom jeans.
Listen.
It's just giving, you know what I'm saying?
She's cute.
Crown is on to play today. She's giving.
She's giving. Yeah, she's oozing.
She's giving. That's the outfit of the day.
Why, thank you.
Okay, let's get into today's topic.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about change, right? The only constant thing in life is change.
Truth.
What is your take on that statement?
It is so true. It is 150% true. The only constant is change.
Right.
Life is constantly changing.
Life is constantly changing. We started out as debate friends, we were 15, and then we grew up into best buddies, and then we just started singing together, and then we became Harmonic Squared, and then a business partners, and now we're vibing. There's just so many changes,
Exactly.
And what I wanted to say about that is, which I think I'll elaborate on later, but I think it's John Maxwell. He said, change is inevitable, but growth is optional. Right? We'll get into it. For now, let's play that game.
Yay! My favorite.
Let's play that game.
Your segment.
Me too. So,
What are we doing?
I have a little bowl here for us. Okay. I'm going to keep my little notes right here.
Close by.
Close by for. Alright. So, the game here is first word that comes to mind when you think of change.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? So you have to write your little word down.
Yeah.
And put it into this little blue bowl. I mean, can you see? Aesthetics. It's all intentional. Put it in the bowl, and then we'll pick it up and speak on it.
Okay, cool.
Alright. Good. How did you know that was your pen?
Oh, 3 words, right?
3 words. I have 3 words too. Oh, okay. I think we'll put this right in between us. Okay. Let's do this.
I haven't been into anxiety.
Yeah, that's the right spelling, girl. You got it.
Okay.
I don't care if I spell this wrong. I'm not gonna share these words on me.
Okay, maybe this is not a word, but it's alright. Who's alright, guys?
My lost word.
It's alright, guys.
Okay, cool. Wait. Yeah. I have something else.
Okay.
That looks like your word.
Mine not so one word. But I'll just say fear.
Okay, fear.
Yeah, you know the fear of the unknown. Yeah, that what's gonna happen when I get there? Who is there? Are they nice? Like, yeah, that's fear. When I get changed, there's a bit of fear.
A bit of fear. But where do you think that comes from?
Like I said, the unknown. You know, we get comfortable.
We do.
Yeah, so having to get out of your comfort zone also kind of scary. Yeah.
I hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and the shoulder's still out. Let's get the shoulder out because today, like, the shoulder's out to play. It's giving. Okay. This is my word. Beginnings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Change for me means starting over. It means newness. It means, I love what you said by saying fear. Because I thought of it like in a dual perspective. If I look at change in a positive way, I see newness, right? I see endless possibilities. I see something starting afresh, right? And there's also endings, which could bring in fear, and fear, you know what I mean? Fear of the unknown, and you could spiral. And for me, in order for me to stay positive and look at it in a good way, I chose beginnings. I chose to look at change as a new start. Yeah. As much as, there's so much to newness. Newness is beautiful.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes.
My turn.
Really? Yeah. She keeps picking up my words.
But it's perfect because it ties into the whole new beginning excitement.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Excitement of exactly that. New beginnings, new things. And with newness comes with niceness. So. Right? Exactly.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
Excitement.
That's perfect.
It is perfect. You pick a word.
My word.
That's
Anxiety. The anxiety ties back into, that fear.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fear. That, new thing, new this.
Yeah.
Now I gotta, get out of the comfort zone.
Yeah.
Adjust to whatever needs to be adjusted. So, yeah, that's where the anxiety plays in.
Your turn.
Yeah, it was your turn.
I'm the one that picked out anxiety and then you spoke. So it's your turn to
Cringe.
For me, starting Vibe with H2 was scary.
Yeah,
for me, because this is new territory to us, and like we've been saying, I just like how our words correlate because it's like exactly how we feel.
Yeah.
There was just this fear that I'm gonna say it. I was scared that like I would put myself out there to be a target. You know what I mean? I could be a meme. I could be a target for trolls. I could say something and it could, spiral the wrong way. But the thought of that, right, is what brought up the cringy feeling. I used to feel cringe when I watch my videos and stuff, or I listen to myself speak or myself sing, and I think it stemmed from that fear, and taking on certain labels that were put on me growing up, and as a result, looking at myself like, oh, that would be so embarrassing because it doesn't fit the societal norms, And so I started doing the inner work. I've been like on a mindfulness journey for like a year now, like officially a year. Thanks! And I have learned to affirm myself more. I've learned that the power isn't with me, in my mind, and how I see things, moving forward. The creativity lies in my hands. So if I look at myself differently with love and I strip off the labels that I had taken on growing up, then maybe things won't be, so cringe. So I went from not being able to watch my own videos to loving watching my own videos. Like, even when I work out, sometimes I film my whole workouts, as motivation because it makes me feel good to watch that back. And I thought to myself, like, if I don't watch myself, like, who am I expecting to watch me?
That's true.
You know what I mean? And so there's this YouTuber that I love. Her name is Hitomi. She was talking to her friend about, being yourself and unconditional self-acceptance. And they said, don't kill the part that is cringe. Kill the part that cringes. You know what I mean? Because ultimately, when you were a kid, you never thought of yourself any other way until someone else put another idea in your head.
For real. Yeah.
So once you strip all that off, the cringiness could go away. But it came out for me because it's something that I'm still working on. Like, I'm a work in progress. But I now look at it like, it's not cringe, it's who I am. If no one else is doing it, doesn't make it uncool. You know what I mean? So yeah, cringe. Yeah, that was a ramble.
Last word.
The last word.
Is it me? It's probably yours. So
it is.
Yeah.
Gross. You know what's crazy is that, like, when I made my notes, I wrote all the words out like exactly like how I spoke about them. I wrote beginnings first, and I wrote cringe. So when I think of change, I think of growth. Change ultimately is for our growth. Like, that's what it's about. You will either grow or stay the same, remain stagnant. And the thing about life is that you'll keep learning the same lessons until you conquer them. I feel like. So change brings growth. When you embrace change, you will grow. The growth will be painless. When you avoid change, the growth will be painful. Still growing either way. So make it easy. Just
Less pain.
embrace it, right? Yes. That was the game.
Yay.
I love our chats. I love our chats.
Nice.
Really are nice.
Keeping it 100.
Keeping it 100. Let's keep it 100. Keep it 100.
Alright. Okay. I'll start.
Yes.
Asking you these 3 questions. Number 1. So, as a kid, did you ever imagine 30-year-old you would be here?
As a kid?
Yeah.
As a kid, 30 felt far, right?
Like...
But it's here, and it's beautiful. But I never imagined. I thought I would be married with like probably 2 kids, and I'll be a psychologist, like having my own practice, doing like the regular 9 to 5 type thing, But then I grew up a little, and the more I grew up, the more I got into who I really was, I started embracing the arts and becoming the art, and the universe directed me to where I needed to be. I am not married. I don't have kids. Because that's a lot. It's a lot right now, and I'm glad that I'm not there. I'm glad that I feel like I'm doing what my soul has always longed for, which is to remain creative. You know what I mean? And now I'm inspired to build my own thing, so that when I eventually build my little family, they'll come into a loving, creative space, like where I'm really, really myself. Yeah. So, did I answer your question? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we taking turns, or are you just gonna ask me 3 questions? Or
Should we take turns?
let's take turns.
Okay, cool.
So, as a kid, do you think 30-year-old you would be here now?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Yeah.
I really did not. I don't kind of remember probably like obviously the no probably started out like
be a doctor.
Yeah, started out that way. I really never ever
Until the
ever
math
saw-
didn't mess. And the science was not science.
It was not science.
But we did it. And passed
Anyway, yeah, I think obviously the normal route, school, varsity, job, 9 to
The
5.
system.
Yeah, like I literally, that's what I thought I needed. This, I don't want to lie.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Like, are you happy though? Like,
Yeah.
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 Me too.
So happy. Okay.
Am I getting gloss on my cheek? No.
What comes with change?
What comes with change? Like we said, beginnings and endings. Yeah. Because I also wanted to put in endings, but I didn't have time for it. But endings, Sometimes change requires you to let go of certain habits, and just take on the habits that are beneficial to your growth. Like with us, we studied psychology. Hello, qualifications, who this? And I'm not practicing it, but I'm applying it
Very much
in
so.
my day-to-day life, and that for me is miraculous. Like I had to low-key end the normal way of doing it and try a new way, begin a conventional way of doing it. Vibes with H2. So that's what growth. What's the question?
What comes with
That's what comes with change.
Yeah.
And growth also comes with change.
Definitely.
And I'm not gonna say being cringe because we don't cringe anymore. We're natural now.
No, for real, change can be so good. Like,
Yes.
open yourself up to change.
Yes.
There's definitely something. There's a reason why you'd be on that path. So if change comes, embrace it because
Yes.
you just never know.
You just never know.
And then number 3.
Yeah.
How have you incorporated art in your life.
In my life.
And like since childhood.
Okay. When I was a kid, I grew up in a family that sings. So they used to make me sing solos in church, like when I was little. So I already knew how to stand like in front of a church when I was like a whole congregation when I was very, very young.
Yeah.
And I would be singing up there. And I was in groups at church, so I'd always be singing, girl. You know what I mean? And then varsity, I made sure I was in the arts because that's how I decomposed, you know, stress. And then after varsity, the arts called me. They called me. I got into theater a little bit, and I think from then on, I was like, okay, I see that this is my path, and I took it, and it's never, my life is art now. I incorporated. It's who I am now. What about you? How have you incorporated art ever since you were a kid? I know you were a dancer, right?
Yeah. I'd be dancing.
My Zayvan.
La la. Malkuba. Anyways. Yeah. I've always been the dancer as a child. And I just, lock myself in the room and just dance or sing in front of the mirror. Yeah, that has just always been me. Primary, most choir and, or concerts and whatnot. I think high school, obviously we tackled it via debate, I think. Yeah, the speaking. And obviously varsity. Man, we've just been in the arts.
Literally, it's
I'm not crazy. We say, oh, I didn't see this coming, but we've always been right. Yeah.
And that's the thing with the universe. Like, you will always be on your path. You know what I mean? You will always be on your path.
Yeah, and I like that the psychology is playing nicely into this whole thing. So, yeah, just the arts have just always been
who we are now.
Yeah, but Vimona, we're here.
Sila.
Creating new things.
Yeah.
Jingles
and stuff. Yeah. The jingle. Yeah. So, with creating vibes, right? There was just, I think we went from like singing to going into the studio, right? And now starting to write our own music. And now today we're doing a whole podcast like that. We're behind cameras and we sit through the editing. Okay, we do the whole line. We sit in front of the camera and behind it. And I think it's so beautiful that like we've created a space for us to we've created a space where we can get artistic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we created our own jingle because we were like, if we're gonna do a vlogcast, we might as well just get into
the whole thing.
Get into it. Yeah. Wrote the song and filmed it a little bit. Snippets of our experience, where we come from. You know what I mean? To
studio time
as well. So we're gonna show you how the studio process went. Yeah. Because that for us is like that's the office. We have a lot of offices, right? And I think that's the fun part about like art now. Yeah. It's like your office is everywhere, and I think now we have to get used to change because we experience change more than.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Yeah, we're calling it. Slowly. Yeah. I want to say when it changed slowly.
Is that change? So yeah, we're going to show you a bit of how the recording process went. Yeah. And how it all came together, and we hope you enjoy that.
Yeah, we're quite excited about this entire journey.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm excited too.
Yeah. As well, we're here, let's just send a shout out to Angelo Moki Productions for this nice little setup.
Right?
Yeah.
Guys, like, you should see how it looks behind the camera.
Yeah, like
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's so much going on, and everything is all thanks to AM Productions. They'll give you quality sound. I'm sure we look pretty good. The lighting is just the quality is just, it's giving.
It's giving.
It's giving vibes. Check them out on all socials: Facebook, Instagram.
Yes.
AM Productions. They are amazing.
Take a sip of this wine.
Yeah, let's do that.
Cheers. Alright,
That was yummy. Alright, so I'm gonna end it off this way.
Okay.
The whole point of today's session, if you really didn't listen to anything, what I'm gonna say is, remember that change is constant. Change is inevitable. Like, whatever, you're gonna go through change. You're gonna go through change. Embrace it. The power really lies in you, like how you see change. You know what I mean? If you see it from a positive light, positive things will happen. Because we didn't really think we'd be here, but we knew we would be here. You know what I mean? Because we accepted and embraced the changes that came with Harmonic Squared, and I'm very happy to be here. This is your sign. Try something new today, something out of the ordinary. Whatever that's been lingering in your head that requires you to change, do it. And follow that through with a positive mindset. Because then good things will start happening. If you spiral down into fear and anxiety will follow you.
Yeah.
But if you embrace it, good things will happen to you.
It really will open yourself up to new things. Mm-hmm. And I know we live in a society where people are just so quick to kind of want to celebrate your downfall, or, want to. I hate these flies anyway. But do it anyway, you know what I mean? Yeah. And as I was just doing my research, just reading through a couple of articles, like, this is a genuine thing, like, people being scared of new things, like, what's the word? Listen, I came across neophobia, and this one is, I gotta read it slow, metaphysiophobia, like, and that's being scared to start anything new.
Whoa.
Yeah, because there's a lot.
Like, it's a real thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still growing. It's not like official, but the research is growing and people are scared to start new things, guys. So start new things, guys. Yeah. Then change new things. Do what you want to do. Do it. Mm-hmm. But also, when this change comes, you also got to be in it, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to be in it. Mm-hmm. Have honest conversations with yourself. Like, if you're tackling something new, honest conversations with yourself, realistic goals, and this day-by-day thing really works. You know, small steps. Yeah, and you really can tackle anything. Just, that's me. Like, do it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Go for it. Go for it.
Go in it, knowing exactly what you want, why you're doing it. Yeah. And I think we can't be stopped if you come in with that mindset.
Right. And also, like what you say about, like, it being scary, like the phobia, it's a good thing. Like, starting things that scare you is good.
It is.
Because otherwise you'll just stay in the same place. You know what I mean? So do things that scare you. Because this was scary for me.
That's how I grew.
You know what I mean? But here we are doing it. Because I know what I'm trying to get out of this. And I know I'm going to get what I want out of this. You know what I mean? So, what you said, love it.
Yay.
Change.
Mm-hmm. Do it.
Alright, thank you so much for vibing with us. Make sure you like, subscribe,
do it.
Put that little notification on so that you get like, you know, that notification. The girls are about to vibe and you vibe with the girls.
Exactly.
And because we're vibing every Wednesday.
Yeah.
We're Crush Wednesday.
Putting it out there, it's official. Every Wednesday,
we're
vibing.
Let's vibe. Let's vibe next, shall we?
Let's vibe. Before we go anywhere, having you single out.
We do.
Ooh, Thang. Check out Ooh, Thang from all digital platforms. It's a good song. It's a nice song. Go vibe. We're just always vibing, you see? Everywhere, just go vibe. Bye, y'all.
Harmonic square. Harmonic square. We're creating a vibe with H2. The chat is always lit, so stay tuned. Cause it just keeps getting better, just keeps getting better, just keeps getting better. It's a vibe with H2. The chat is always lit, so stay tuned.